Common is back in the headlines, and we are not surprised behind the cause. It turns out that old habits leave hard, and Common is back on his business of being a playboy. After dating Jennifer Hudson for a while, as soon as the relationship went south, he decided to seek comfort in the arms of other women.
I care for the person, but when things got tough and it's time to work through stuff, I wasn't willing to work through it.
And as if there aren't enough women out there, he went running back to his ex, Tiffany Haddish. According to reports, he's begging her to take him back because back when they were dating, Tiffany Haddish said that it was the most fun and safe relationship she had ever had. Although she was clearly much deeper in love with the rapper than Common, he must have felt the love too. And now he's regretting ever letting go of it. If you live under a rock and don't know what happened recently in Common's love life, we are here to spill all the tea on it because this past week has been one hell of a show. It turns out that he was actually serious about Jennifer Hudson and was even thinking of popping the big question of marriage, but Hudson knew better and she was too scared to even think about marriage after everything that happened in her last relationship, where she was engaged to the man for around 9 years. She found out that her ex-fiancé was cheating on her and left the relationship. So the fact that Common has the reputation of a player and the dating history to prove it, Jennifer Hudson wasn't eager at the thought of marriage. She had told him that she wanted to take things slow, but he rushed into things because he was sure that she was the one for him. She realized the red flags and ran for the hills, dumping him. So what did he do next? Well, nothing smart, we assure you. He went straight back to his ex, who now hates him and is pretty vocal about her trash talking too. We're talking about Tiffany Haddish. Now you might be wondering, how in the world did Tiffany Haddish take the man back after everything he did to her? Well, don't think too much because we'll tell you all about it. There's a lot to talk about in today's video, so let's just jump right into it. You're watching The Star Spills, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about how Common begs Tiffany Haddish to come back after Jennifer Hudson dumped him. But before we start telling you all about that, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this one in the future. So here's the tea from the past week about Common. Shortly after announcing his romance with Jennifer Hudson, rumors started going around that he had been dumped by the singer. Their relationship started out as rumors after they worked on a film together. Back then, Jennifer Hudson shut down the rumors, saying that people make their own narratives online. But then the two were spotted going out on a date in Philadelphia, and it was confirmed. It wasn't until Hudson had Common on her talk show and confirmed the rumors by asking him if he was dating anyone, and Common went on a tangent talking about how wonderful Hudson was.
I'm in a relationship that is one of the most beautiful people I ever met in life. And she's smart, she loves God, she has something real down to earth about her. She's talented.
People really thought that this relationship was going to work out. Both of them looked like they were happy with each other. And not to mention the fact that Common told his fans recently that he was ready to marry someone and that he has started seeing himself as the marrying type.
Are you the marrying type? Do you think this one could be the one? We're going there.
I like that in you. I like that.
You're different.
Yeah.
You just said it. You're like, I'm a different guy now.
Listen, I feel like I have grown, and the work that I've done on myself has allowed me to see that I am a marrying type.
In another interview, he said that after his last relationship failed terribly, he started to think about it a lot and decided to do some self-reflection to pick out the flaws in his personality and work on them.
I am the type that I'm capable. I had a capacity, and I, at some point in my life, I may want to do that. Just I would know when the right time is, and I think for me, everything is divine.
And not to mention that he was mentored by none other than Michelle Obama herself about what and what not to do in a relationship.
You have a rather famous relationship coach.
Oh yeah, yes, Michelle Obama. She has definitely helped talk me through just certain moments of relationships.
So we had high hopes for his relationship with Jennifer Hudson working out. She seemed to be really happy as well. Sources told us that after what went down in her last relationship, she was terrified of love and just didn't think it was in the cards for her. She developed trust issues and didn't know if she could ever fall for anyone ever again. But that all changed the moment Common entered her life. The two have known each other for almost a decade and have been close friends, but only recently started seeing each other in a different light. But although the two were happy, they probably weren't communicating the important things. According to rumors, Common was sure that this was the woman he was going to marry, and he even got ready to propose to her.
And I think for me, everything is divine. Like I work from that discernment that God speaks, you know, when he speaks into your stomach and you feel it in your heart and your spirit. So, you know what?
As soon as Jennifer Hudson found out about this, she got scared and dumped him. According to her, she didn't want another failed marriage, and who can blame her? Now, if you're going to say that maybe Common isn't like her ex, well, that's a little hard to believe given his rich dating history, even if it's true. So the reason she dumped him wasn't because something went wrong, but because Common rushed into things. And hold on, if you think that there's hope for them to reignite the flame of their love again in the near future, let us crush your dreams. Common already reignited his old flames with Tiffany Haddish and has been begging her to take him back. So if there was any hope of Jennifer Hudson trusting the rapper in the future, it's all out the window now. And now, let us tell you all about what's been going on between Tiffany Haddish and Common. But hold on a second, before we get to spilling all the tea on that, do us a little favor and share this video with a friend who might enjoy our content. So for those of you who don't remember, Tiffany Haddish and Common didn't exactly have the nicest breakup. After Common dumped her, Tiffany didn't hold back exposing him. She said all sorts of things about him and told us a lot of things about their relationship that we had no idea about. The two dated for around a year after they met in the kitchen, a movie in which they co-starred. Tiffany Haddish told an interviewer that back then, she didn't think of Common as a potential lover because that was not her focus at the moment. She was focused on making the movie a success. But a year after that, in 2020 during quarantine, the two matched on Bumble and decided to give it a try. Going on their first virtual date, Tiffany told Steve-O that it was the best relationship she has ever had. She felt safe and loved. But it was obvious to fans that Tiffany was much deeper in love with Common than Common was in love with her. Some fans are calling this karma now because Common didn't love Tiffany as much and didn't treat her the way she treated him. And now, the same happened to him with Jennifer Hudson, where he loved her a lot and she ran for the hills. In an interview in 2021, Tiffany Haddish was asked about her relationship with Common and what the future holds for them. She told us that they hadn't moved in together, and that if he proposed to her, she'd want him to do so with an apartment building and not a ring. Well, she might not have gotten that apartment building, but she sure got dumped. The sad part is that the two split that same year. According to sources, Common was quote-unquote too busy for a serious relationship. Now, girls, we all know that that's just a nice way of saying that a man wants to hoe around.
He might be the type of person that never, like, really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like a, he's like a bee going from flower to flower to flower.
That's exactly what Tiffany said about the rapper. She said that he's like a butterfly. He doesn't settle even when he has something good. He likes going from flower to flower, if you guys know what she meant. In another interview, she said that their breakup wasn't mutual either. She told the Washington Post in 2023 that he just told her that he didn't want to date her anymore, and she told him that he was going to be a single 50-year-old man. But now it seems like Common wants to go back to Tiffany because he realized what he missed out on. It only took one case of unrequited love for the rapper to realize that Tiffany Haddish truly loved him, and he never appreciated that enough.
You have to understand you're not going to get anybody that's perfect because you're not perfect. So understand that there's some certain things that you will compromise in choosing that partner.
We don't know if Tiffany Haddish is going to take him back or not, but his chances are slim. And that was all we had time for in today's video. Do you think Tiffany Haddish is going to take Common back? Or do you think he's going to work things out with Jennifer Hudson? What do you think is going to happen next in this scandalous dating saga? Let us know all your thoughts and predictions in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this one in the future. And with all of that out of the way, as always, we will see you in our next video right here at the Star Spills.